Ugh. Hey, maybe that's what happened. Got his wallet. I don't know. How long is he arrested for?
It happened like a couple days ago. I know I heard he was released like 2 days ago on a bond or something. No, let me look it up. Just I'm Rashad Breeland. That's uh, close enough. Yeah, afterward, yeah, it turns out he was able to leave thanks to bombs or something. But yeah, it's I like to see him get back into the Chiefs. He's a and Chief with all this stuff on him. Yeah, that is okay. Yeah. Anyways, people were not sure how to do this, but I want to ask the comment section to give us news about what's happening. If you do have news, please feel free to comment because you might talk about it. Yeah. Anyways, I guess that's all four pieces of news. Uh, yeah. We're 27 minutes and a half in. Let's go to our third segment. What do you think?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. We're this was a last minute thing, but we're doing another iteration of Animaniacs. Next, if we had like graphics, I would put down like us and whatever. Anyways, yeah, the anime we're gonna be talking about right now is Rurouni Kenshin. He, like we said, me and Rob over here, we actually are huge fans of this anime because thanks to Toonami. And later on we start. Anyways, there's no, just from the what's about the first episode?
There's a name for the first episode?
I forgot the name of it, but I do know what happens. Like Kenshin meets up with Kaoru, uh,
Yeah, it's
Kaoru.
a Karu or something like that. Yeah, and
Yeah,
then uh, what is she? Doesn't she? Isn't he like he's just wandering through? He just happens to be wandering through that little village, and then um, I forget what happens, but I know there was I know a big dude like pulls up, or maybe it could be it's either one or two dudes pull up to her and ask her for like what for the rent or whatever the hell, something similar, right?
probably. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he beats them up, and then I want to say he crushed one of his thumbs, so he
Actually,
couldn't.
no. He didn't went for the rent. He came in to get his revenge on the Kaoru, but most notably the Kashin family. Yeah. The villain's name is Gohei, by the way. Big dude came in to kill Kaoru using only his I believe his left hand between the sword because his thumb got crushed by Kaoru's father, and later on, Kenshin comes in and breaks all four fingers with one attack.
Well, that's what happened. He broke his fingers.
Yeah, yeah, it's actually kind of interesting because if you have a story like this, the first you need it tells you everything you need to know about the characters. There's Kenshin's kind, noble, and is willing to help himself, but later on tries to shed the identity of being Batosai the manslayer.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting. Though my favorite part of that episode was when Kenshin came into the dojo, talk about how yeah, swords used to kill people, but using it trumps, however, Karu's whose philosophy is, but he prefers the he prefers the sweet words of Karu's whose philosophy over the truth about swords any day. Mm, and it's like I said, you get to know more about having like a first episode. When you want to do a first scene of a story, you need to make sure everything about the character is fleshed out. Like, who are they? What do you like and whatnot. Uh, Even I'm the one who wants to try to do that with my own stories, but I think we're. I don't want to divulge anything else. So, yeah, your thoughts?
Um, yeah, I mean, like Rurouni Kenshin itself is I like the series as a whole. Um, there are like a few like episodes where that like well, most of them really there are like a few one-offs that like don't really follow like a bigger plot. Um,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's like the only thing. You'll get like your few episodes that like are like over the course of like 5 to 10 episodes, it's like following along like a certain path like
Yeah.
until they get to like this ultimate like climax within that little arc. But yeah, I think the show is for what it was when it came out,
Yeah.
definitely like a trendsetter. Very easy to get into. I thought the dub was pretty decent. Um, Memorable characters. They had because I think if I'm not mistaken, Rurouni Kenshin was that not a sequel?
Yeah. Actually,
Yeah,
yeah.
because
It was like a sequel
yeah,
to Samurai X.
the Samurai X. Yeah,
Oh yeah, I just looked it up. Karu's actual surname is Kamiya. Interesting. Also, the series also brought up like some characters that I really like Sanosuke and Yajiro. Oh,
I know Sonosuke, but Yajiro, who is that?
kid who practiced under the Kamiya Kishin style with Karu. He's the
Oh,
student.
that's his name isn't Yahiko.
Yahiko, that's right. Sorry,
Yeah, that's why it confused me. I was like, who's yeah Yahiko? Yeah,
Yahiko. Anyways, a lot of characters. When you introduce a character, you gotta make sure everything about them gels well. Like the fact that we see when you first saw Sanosuke, Sano was actually trying to rid himself of some of his past, some part of his past, like Kenshin, and and yeah, he doesn't do that. Uh, use that giant ass sword now that I dropped the series, which is I believe is for the best because I really like a character who can like use his own fist to fight.
yeah. I kind of wish that he were more proficient with like a bigger sword. Probably not because like that big sword clearly like it was all like, and I think Kenshin really like exposed this. That whole sword was all about like you're
Power.
slow, but it's
So,
like these one big swooping motions,
yeah,
and you're just slow and leaves you open. I think if they like downgraded like how big his sword was, perhaps to be more on par with like Cloud's Buster sword, I think he would be a pretty cool character. Because I
yeah,
like that he used fists, but because it gave it variety in terms of like people who use weapons and stuff.
yeah.
But the only thing I didn't like was that like he seemed like for such a cool character, he seemed like underpowered really.
Yeah, well, he did have his Yeah, Sano has like his moments to shine throughout the series. So, like, when a bomb making friend of his is got him into back to his old life and had to take on Kenshin afterwards.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, we are 35 minutes in. What else can we say before? Uh, Want to say anything before we tag out for the day?
No, I have nothing to add. I would like to watch. Speaking of Rurouni Kenshin, I would like to watch that over again because it's a really cool series. I
Yeah.
would probably watch it in chronological order, so I'd probably watch like the movie first, um, maybe the original series. But they also came out with like and maybe they expanded on this because like from what I remember, they came out with like a 3 episode OVA
Mm.
like not too long ago.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I heard of the live action movie, but I never heard of any
Yeah, there
OVA.
was a live action movie too. You're right. That'd be a topic for another day, talking about
Yeah.
live action adaptations.
Yeah. Yeah. When I think about it, let's do that. If I can think of a good segment to call that.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. So yeah, we are about almost done. Any closing words?
No, no closing words.
Okay then. So if anybody's watching, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel to get more content. Press notifications. Stay safe out there. As always, stay golden. This is shit. This is Lone Wolf and Saint. Stay golden. Peace out.
Take it easy, guys.